TRIAS question on the live stream. Again, for the recording, my green screen or whatever program, it's messing up and I don't have time to fix it. The question is, do I think TRIAS would fall another 40 to 50% back to 70 or 80 cents? Or do I see it going up to 250? And my answer is possibly both, but in only one order. It can't do it in both orders. Meaning, both can happen if it goes up first and hits that target. Then, honestly, I would bet both would happen. Like, if it hits 250, I would bet both would happen. I would still, just like Solana, when it was $90, I said it could go all the way up to 150 and it's still going to hit between $12 and $22, no matter what. Months later, it went up to 146 bucks. Look where we are now. Like, it landed right at $12. Sure, it hit the next target down 7, but I was covering 12 to 22. Same thing here. This is the same concept. If it goes way higher than 250, okay, well then, maybe the bottom is honestly in. But unless it really seriously takes out that high and keeps on, using that support and proves it. Wrong side, sorry. It's still, this will be like Solana hitting 146 bucks in 2022 on its last rally, or its possible death. It might be on its deathbed, but I'm not making those. So yeah, but in reverse order, no. If then statement, if TRIAS hits 80, then $2.50 is off the table for months and months and months. Like 180 days, most likely. All right. TRIAS price, it's still holding up pretty well. But, the only way to really make money from it right now is trade in range. So I would say bottom of the range, top of the range. So this has 2 lines, 1, 2. This has 2 lines, 1, 2. Maybe make this up a little bit higher. Right there. So top of range, bottom of range. Point of interest. Maybe make another couple of points of interest here. Like a point of control or something. Oh, it's hard to choose. Somewhere about there. So, in general, if you see it come down to the bottom, could be not financial advice, could be a cautious buyer interested in becoming a buyer. If you see it go up and use one of these in a higher low, this line or this line as a higher low support, then also be long. But if price coming from here, coming down to it, I don't think I would necessarily confidently be looking to be a buyer until it hit the bottom. Maybe trying there, but I would wait till it hit or wait till it hit a higher low on that one or that one. So the same thing. Here, I would be a seller into this box personally. Pokemon cards only, not financial advice. Pokemon TRIAS, right? And I wouldn't be looking to buy it back, here. I would be looking to buy it back, one of these places, since you can't short this. We don't have to talk about shorts. It's just spot trading. And that's how I would play it. So it could stay in this range for a long time, months. And there's a lot of money to be made. I mean, look, from here to here, just taking kind of the middle points, 20%. Right? So 22%. So if you did let's say you did it 5 times. And you had $100. And you got a 22% trade out of it. And you did it oops. I did something wrong. Oh. I didn't mean to put, I didn't mean to the caret there. All right, so on the first trade, this would keep going up in value, right? If you did it this theoretically 5 times, right? So then 122. I wanted to do this one step at a time. $22% trade over and over. Okay. Is that 4 times? I think that's 4 times. One more time. Up. There you go. That's 2.6x your money, making a 22% trade 5 times. There is a lot of money to be made in these ranges. Do you see this? Like, don't be disappointed if it goes sideways. There's lots. I mean, that's almost, almost 3x your money. Just from here to here. Not even taking the full range. And that's how I would play it. I would consider all of this a range. And I would expect it to stay in there until proven otherwise. And I would use this as my point of control. And the bottom here would be my point of interest. The top of this one would be my point of interest. Let me label this for you. There you go. Now everything's labeled. Oh, almost. Boom. Yeah, even if it's racing up here, I would treat it like a range. I'm telling you. Until it proved me wrong. Until it got above, use it as support, keep going. Or until it breaks down, use it as resistance, keeps going. I don't typically give analysis of straight sideways, but this is a young asset. It is moving straight sideways. The horizontals are going to work until proven otherwise. And that is your TRIAS price for you. And again, don't forget, this is like Solana $90. This is like Solana $146. But still most probable, like I said earlier, doesn't matter if it comes up here, still more likely to go down again. So this bear market's not over. This has news, but people's emotions, leading them to hit the buy button. It's an emotional experience, right? Sell button, buy, let's make one green. These are deeply emotional. Well, once people see, like the Japan, see whatever stablecoin news or whatever the hell it is, something about a government, Japanese, Taiwanese, whatever. Yes, emotions. Yes, it's all good. We're gonna get rich. 3 digits, here we come, 2023. And it drops 50%. Yeah, that was 50%. And then, okay, yes, it's going up now. Well, who is making price go up here? That same people. Who's making price go up here? Those same people. After 3, what do you think is not going to happen? Those people aren't going to keep saying, yes. They're going to get buyer fatigue, and it's going to drop. So I would say that because it's a bear market, that's how this will happen. And that's why it'll go sideways. There was big news. The emotional experience of hitting the buy button won't let go for a while. But also, the initial news has been sold. So it's, I don't think it's going to come up here without more news. Like maybe the Japan government will actually talk about TRIAS as opposed to TRIAS talking about a Japanese government. They haven't, I bet you can't find a Japanese government mentioning TRIAS from their publications. If you can, prove me wrong. I mean, I would love to. Hell, I would probably buy if you could prove me wrong. And so I take that task, realistically, I would like to be proven wrong. Anyway, that's how the emotional experience will probably go. Maybe up to here, maybe one more yes, and then it breaks down. But that's how I would say in a bear market. In a bull market, yeah, I would be saying, hey, you know what? It might dip down here then skyrocket, but we're in a bear market. So that is not just where price will go and how long it'll go, but I'm guessing a sideways guess, which is a hard analysis to make, and roughly what's happening behind the emotions to explain that. and then the rough timing on when it'll break down. It'll likely break down from the 45-degree angle of this low back here at 80 cents. That's just usually how crypto works. Breaks down, and it usually aligns with the support. So it looks like it'll happen around Christmas. Around December 24th is when I expect all that to happen. Could go up to $1.77 in the meantime, but it's still going sideways in this range. TRIAS, done.